Paiste 20. They stopped making them. They no longer make them. They're their B20 version. They have a raw bell, but they don't make them anymore. So I was able to find one used in really good condition from Drum Flip at Ed. But I think it's going to go really well with this track. On these, I have 3 on them right now, just because this tom was so resonant. Let me take one off. Let me see if that matches better dynamically. Yeah, that's probably better. It's just I was getting so much sympathetic resonance from the snares. Is I use the EQ pad, but not sideways, the way that it's meant to be used, with the smallest part touching the batter head. You know how it bounces off each time you hit it? Seemed to give it a fatter, lower, punchier sound. So I have the Beta 91A on that, and then an actual full corner of the EQ pad hitting the batter head. And I have one of the thinnest rings of the E-mat in it too. You can hear just how much sympathetic resonance. Maybe this one's on. I think this 20 is going to sound good with it, just because it's got like... And then just for you, Brian, I'm taking everything off the snare, completely wide open, all over tones and ring now. I know that's more the song. Both of us like that sound more, but the track doesn't call for that sound at all. it might be cool to play with some of it like that, but it's just dynamically it's really loud. And then since I'm miking it, I'll be miking this snare top and bottom, so it's really not necessary in my opinion to have too much openness and too much overtones and to make it muddy, because then it's going to interfere, because it's really just straight pocket playing, if I'm playing pocket playing but with more of an open sound. Hear the difference with it, huh? So I don't know. I think the E-ring with this is good, and the tuning I think is good. I like it cranked it where it's at. Sounds pretty good. Man, that is such a fat sound for how small this bass drum is. My goodness. And this tom too. And yeah, I have it tuned kind of high, because I need it choked out a little bit so it's not just creating so much mud when I'm trying to play other stuff. But together, and a good way to test if your toms are in tune together and close in thirds, hit both of them at the same time. Making that same type of octave third sound, like whoa, 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 whoa. But if you hear one that's making like a really low and one that's making really high, or they're like wow, 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 then you got some work to do. But we're good, boys. Stick on this is so fat. That's not even playing with the button. Man, is that loud in the room. Yeah, it sounds good to me, guys. It really quick. I know this video's getting long, but just please let me know. Should I use this Paiste for this? I'm gonna use this fast crash. I think this fast crash will sound great with this track. Yeah, that's like the perfect kind of crash for this track. Matches well with the timbre. And then last but not least, I'm going to put my Meinl. This is a Tradition 22. This is such a fantastic ride. I love this ride. The bell on it is just ferocious. I love the bell on this. You see me playing the bell a lot with this cymbal. I just love playing the bell. It's got kind of a cool mellower sound. So just let me know between the Paiste and the Meinl, okay? What do you guys think? The Meinl is a lot jazzier sounding, not as bright as the other. For this track. Okay, so you got that, and then just quickly for your A to B comparison, I'm thinking this Paiste. I really am. I think it will go great in the recording. Plus, it matches well with the sound of everything. I think the Paiste, huh? I think the Paiste is going to be it. I think the Paiste sounds better. I think the Paiste is where it's at for that. It matches the timbre, the crashes, and the hats better. Yeah, that's it. Alright guys, I think we figured out the kit. Yay! Tuning's good, mics are good. Change the UVs, 2s on the toms. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, guys. Everyone else, the other guy too, Earl, man, because everyone was making me doubt myself. Like, yeah, well, I'm not. I don't really like the wood hoop snare and that kind of stuff. And I'm thinking, well, yeah. I mean, how often do you see me playing the wood hoop snare? It's not like, I don't like it a whole lot either as far as like playing my main snare. But it's a fantastic snare for that type of sound and for getting that vintage sound. And if you need that for like a specific tune or like, a vintage tune where a lot of them just like totally dead snare sounding, and especially if you're mic'd, you know what I mean? Then it really doesn't matter because just the sound that the drum's producing is being amplified to everything else. So I think once I record it, and from top and bottom, which is going to be cool, because now I'm not only going to get what the top sounds like, but I'm going to get what all the bottom sounds like with the snap of the snares too. So I'm thinking this ride, Paiste 20, the fast crash, and my hybrid setup of my hats. If you guys think maybe I should use different hats, let me know. But right now I have a K Custom Dark on top of a Paiste Dark Crisp, and I think it sounds phenomenal. So. Because there's a nice hat build during it. And I think that'll go well. I think the other will be a little too bright for the track. So anyway, I know I'm posting way too many videos about this, but it's because I want to do it right and I trust your guys' opinion so much. So, but I think that's it, guys. I think that's it. I think it sounds good as is, and we're ready to go. So finally found the right combo of cymbals. I also have this supernatural cymbal that might sound really good. It's got kind of a similar timbre to the 20, but it's an old school. I got this from Russell. Russell was sponsored by Supernaturals. But it just has like a really big gong type of crash. Whereas this, it's more crashable and it has kind of a better ping to it just because it's smaller cymbal too. So, and this really isn't a jazzy type of track. This is more of like a old school kind of funky rock track. So I think that's a good setup. One ride, 20-inch ride, 18-inch fast crash, and 14-inch hybrid hats. One K Custom Dark top and one Paiste Signature Dark Crisp bottom. UV2s on all the toms. EQ3 on the Rezo for the bass drum. A EMAD with the thinnest ring for the batter of the bass drum. An EQ pad inside of here with the smallest of the back of the muffling part touching only the batter head, and then I have the the Beta 91A in there resting on it. So, and I think that sounds pretty darn good. I was thinking that it would muffle it too much, that having that against the batter head would muffle it too much. But it actually made it deeper and gave it better punch when I turned it sideways and did it that way. So I think I found it, guys. I think I found it. Whew! Took me long enough, but I've had a lot of other stuff going on too. But thank you guys for all your help once again. God bless. Love you.